Hey everybody, it's Karen Schaefer, founder of APSD, the Association of Property Scene Designers. Welcome to your next lesson in your series of APSD continuing education videos. We're continuing on with our Middle America home that had those few quirks that we've already seamlessly worked out. We've created multiple scenes within a scene to really make this house work and create wonderful flow within the house as well. One of the comments before we came in to stage this property was that people didn't like the kitchen because it was really small and it had all these nooks that they didn't know what to do with. So our job was to, of course, take their attention away from the smallness and to give them something to fall in love with and really enjoy and actually embrace all those nooks that before this they didn't seem to really like. Guess what? Now they love them. Let me show you what we did. First of all, I never feel obligated to use every single thing that's there because what happens is sometimes you create a very cluttered effect. It can almost seem overwhelming to someone who's actually looking at the property for the first time. So we want to keep it really nice and simple, yet still coordinate and work with the rest of the property. We also don't want to give them too much stuff in there because we are in a fairly small kitchen. And if we overdo it, they'll just feel like it's really crowded and that the kitchen is even smaller than it actually is. So what we've done is we've actually used some coordinating plates. And if you recall, we've used these same dishes on the mantle in the fireplace. We just used 2 plates to highlight a candle over there. But now we've separated the dishes to a plate and a bowl, and then we've used 2 coordinating bowls because they're kind of an interesting shape to create this nice V effect. V like victory, right? We need to sell the house right away. So we've created this nice V effect. So it draws the eye out so they see how much space they have. Then we've pulled it straight up with 4 of the coordinating mugs as well. So really just a nice, simple diamond shape, if you will. And then we filled the diamond in by adding some additional colors that we've carried throughout the rest of the house. The red leaves, which I absolutely love, and they're just some nice appetizer dishes. And then we've added these beautiful chocolate wooden fruit carvings that just, again, help to coordinate all the colors throughout the house, but add a little extra interest, appeal, and depth to the nooks in the kitchen. And overall, you can see what a beautiful effect we've created. Very simple, yet it flows well with the rest of the property. Now, we want to continue the cascade by creating one more step. So we've started our cascade, which is an APSD standard and procedure, an APSD norm. Right here on the top, we've carried it down. We go another step, and now we're going to come down one more time to complete the cascade with this beautiful tiled tray that pulls in all the colors of the house as well as the kitchen. And then we accent that with one more of these little leaf appetizer plates. Now it's in gold to work with the gold in the tray, a small little teapot and cup, and of course one of our tea towels as well. It's a beautiful way to accent a complete scene in this kitchen. And really, again, instead of people not liking all the empty nooks, now they absolutely fall in love with it. There's so many things you can do in a small kitchen to actually make people fall in love with it, feel like it's this wonderful, warm, cozy space versus, oh, it's so tiny. So all you have to do is really understand how to create specific scenes within a scene in the kitchen. For instance, not only would I use the entire nook area behind me, but I might also create a small scene around the sink area, maybe around the stove, the refrigerator, and even inside of a cabinet. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's lesson in your APSD Continuing Education video series. You're absolutely going to fall in love with the next room that we did and learn some valuable tips as well. I'm Karen Schaefer. I look forward to seeing you next week.